You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Welcome to Red Devil Newsbeat, your roundup of the day's top stories you need to know. I'm Caitlin Poindexter. With me is Jemiah Chase, the Mid-South Beat anchor.
Good morning, Caitlin.
Good morning, Jemiah. Sports Beat anchor Aaron Parker will join us later in the show. But first, here's the news from around the world. Sanna Marin is now the world's youngest prime minister. Marin will now lead Finland. The prime minister told reporters that she has a lot of work ahead to rebuild trust. Starting so young at 34, Marin made it clear that age does not matter. Marin took the top spot after beating the head of the party's parliament group. The 5 major parties in Finland's parliament are now all led by women. The founder of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge has died at 34. On Monday, Peter Freight's family announced he died peacefully after fighting a heroic battle with ALS. The viral sensation swept the internet in 2014. Millions of people pouring ice-cold water on their heads and donated to fight ALS. In a 2-month period, they were able to raise $115 million in donations. Teen climate activist Greta Thunberg is nominated for the Time Person of the Year. Starting with a lone protest in August 2018, Thunberg created a movement across the world and encouraged young people to step out of school and take up civil disobedience in the name of saving our planet. The Swedish activist has become one of the world's 25 most influential teenagers. She is still creating change, trying to bring awareness to the climate crisis. Now, here's Jemiah Chase with today's Mid-South Beat.
Good morning. Today, the Shelby County Health Department started testing Shelby County schools for lead poisoning. Health officials are on site at 35 schools for this optional testing. Back in November, SES leaders took 3,500 samples from schools and found traces of lead in drinking fountains and faucets. All contaminated sources have been cut off. SES leaders expect lead testing to be completed in the next 3 months. It's safe to say you shouldn't talk to strangers anymore. A Memphis woman's pug was stolen while she was out for a walk. It happened in East Memphis near Mendenhall. The woman told police she was stopped by a man driving by. The man asked about the dog and insisted on taking a picture. After she handed him over, he took off with the 6-year-old pug and didn't look back. This morning, police are looking for a Dodge Avenger. The woman says she just wants her pooch returned safely. Renovations at the new Renaissance Convention Center are on track for a fall 2020 opening. It's been a year since construction began to transform the downtown convention center into a public concourse. Renovations include public art and digital wayfinding and will be the largest center in the region. The Renaissance Convention Center is expected to bring in more revenue than before and support the growing hotel industry. Approximately 70% of teenage girls who give birth leave school.
With the support of Shelby County Schools' adolescent parenting program, young mothers are not only able to get an education, they get the help they need to raise a child. Red Devil Newsbeat reporter Madison Ricks discovers the amount of dedication and support these young mothers have to succeed.
I didn't really want a child at this age, but it just happened.
I was chosen, so I had to deal with it.
According to the Department of Health and Human Services, the U.S. teen birth rate is at an all-time low.
I'm ready to be a mother, but I'm kind of not ready because of it's kind of hard.
Trying to deal with a child, do homework is very hard.
you know, you're a multitask student, so you can
Only about 50% of teen mothers receive a high school diploma by the time they're 22 years old.
I want to graduate high school. I'm going straight to college after school. I'm going to find out sooner or later, then I'm going to do law school.
These teens are dealing with poverty. They're dealing with being teenagers with babies.
Shelby County Schools has been working for more than 30 years to change the graduation rate with the Adolescent Parenting Program.
What the Adolescent Parenting Program is a school for girls in grades 9 through 12. They come from all across the district to attend school here following the state curriculum guide.
So I came here and they was very welcoming and they told me how it goes. They showed me the daycares and I liked it, so I stayed.
You know, I'm pregnant, I'm 7 months. And I wanted to come here because she said they do good things for you.
The program is designed to produce self-sufficient, successful teen mothers.
Being pregnant is not a disease. It's not an illness.
We're not condoning teen pregnancy. We're just trying to help them to stay educated so that they will be able to be self-sufficient once they leave these doors.
This counts, right? Bring down your equal sign.
The teens in the program are either pregnant or have already had a child. They say it's nice to have the support from classmates who understand what they are going through.
I got pregnant over the summer and I wanted to be around other girls that I feel like they was in the same situation as me.
This school is surrounded by people just like you. So it's no doubting, it's no you better than me. We all the same. We all mothers.
To help students with school, the Adolescent Parenting Program offers free daycare for their little ones.
To me, it was a perfect idea, a great idea, because some people that want to go to school can't go to school because they don't have childcare or they cannot find somebody to watch their baby. And this school gives you the advantage to do everything.
Everybody home. Everybody sleep.
There are about 50 students enrolled right now, but school leaders say there are more pregnant teens who are in need of an education.
Over 30 years, we still are a jewel in the community, almost a well-kept secret that we don't want to be secret because we definitely want the young ladies who are in need of the services we provide to attend here.
Reporting for Red Devil Newsbeat, I'm Madison Riggs.
Good morning, GHS. The Memphis Grizzlies squashed the Golden State Warriors' hope of a winning streak last night. The game had fans on the edge of their seats, going back and forth with leading scores each quarter. With a shout out to Ja Morant, number 2 pick rookie made a comeback, scoring 26 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal after staying out of the previous 4 games with an injured back, finishing with an astounding 110-102. Moving on to a little NFL action, last night the Philadelphia Eagles were victorious over the New York Giants in overtime. Let's get into the second quarter. On a 3rd and 13 for the Giants Eli Manning drops a pass which connects with Darius Slayton, who breaks a tackle and races for the end zone, now giving them the lead. In the second half, the Eagles get 2 touchdowns with the extra points and tied the game up 17-17, sending them into overtime. On 2nd and goal, Philadelphia's Carson Wentz goes back to Zach Ertz for the walk-off touchdown pass and the win. Final score, 23-17 Eagles. Finally, Penny Hardaway and the Memphis Tigers are getting their own documentary series. The first 2 episodes of The Harder Way premiered today on ESPN+, a new streaming service. The series premiere will focus on the preseason hype surrounding the Tigers. Covering subjects like James Wiseman's lawsuit against the NCAA and the Tigers' perseverance, this show is sure to be a good one. That's it for sports. Caitlin, back to you. Thanks, Erin. Here's your chance to win 2 free Malcolm movie passes with today's 24-frame trivia question. In the classic holiday film, Home Alone, a duo of criminals called the Wet Bandits plot to rob the McAllister house. What are the names of the criminals? Was it A, Harry and Marv, B, Ricky and Slim, or C, Hank and Tim? If you know the answer, write your name, phone number, first period teacher, and the correct answer on a sheet of paper and turn it into the contest box in C office by 2:30 today. Yesterday's movie trivia winner, Kalia Rhodes, correctly answered that Michael Baby Whitfield's song Try a Little Tenderness, revealing to his family his singing abilities. Kalia wins 2 free movie passes, courtesy of Malco Theaters and GHS-TV. That's it for Red Devil Newsbeat. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.